Hey everybody, it's Robert here, back with another video. So, hearing that schools are going to start back up, but not every school is going to start back up in person. There's going to be a lot of them that are going to do just virtual school. And even colleges and universities. So, I would like to share some tips that I have for anyone going to college. This is up in the fall, and basically these are for college students that I wish that I had known and implemented before I went to college. But before I do that, I'd like to announce something. I would like to start either a ukulele and guitar chord dictionary, short videos, every Friday or Saturday. If you want to, comment down below if you would like that. If you're a musician and or won't have an interest in wanting to learn chords on the ukulele or guitar. Or I could put a tech jargon video every week. Would you like that instead? Comment down below. So let's go. Well, that's my announcement that I'm planning to do for the channel. So let's go to the intro. Okay, so number 1, I wish I knew that I should have looked for a place to live as soon as I get accepted to the school. That is preferably within biking distance, about 1 to 2 miles from the school. So I ended up scrambling when I did this in 2006. While going to the University of Central Florida in Orlando, Florida, I did not do that, and I was scrambling for a place, so the rent was a little bit higher initially. And then I had 3 roommates that I didn't really know at all, in a not so clean apartment. So learn from my mistake there. Speaking of, number 2, get to know your roommates within the first month of moving there. That way, now if you already know who you're going to room with, then if you know the person already, then you've pretty much got that down. You don't need to worry about it. But otherwise, if you have roommates that you don't know very well, or roommates that you don't know at all, get to know them. Number 3, join a club that you're interested in, but don't let it get in the way of your studies. Make sure you have your studies, prioritize your studies first. So You could join like intramural sports, student government, or anything to do with your hobbies. Like maybe there's a biking club or a photography club or an environmental club, or even something like a fellowship of Christian athletes, or Wesley Foundation, or Baptist Collegiate Ministries. Those are also clubs that you can join. Or maybe if there's a club that you want to form your own club. I would probably stay mostly away from the Greek life, the fraternities and sororities, unless if the fraternity or sorority believes the same that you believe, and that they don't go out partying, which most of the fraternities and sororities do. Number 4, develop a weekly or monthly budget and stick with it. This is something that I struggled with because I love to spend money on stuff that I may or may not need, which, I mean, I bought like 2 iPod Nanos and a digital camera from Samsung, which served me pretty well though. But it took a lot out of me, out of my rent money and my wallet and my food money. Sorry about that, got interrupted. What I was saying is develop it. Make sure you have a budget and stick with the budget for food, for entertainment, for whatever you have. Like put them in categories and then allocate funds to it and stick within that. That's kind of the basis for budgeting. Try not to borrow from other categories. Number 5, take advantage of tutoring services when you need some tutoring, or when they're available. There's a lot of tutoring places on campus that provide basically free tutoring. I mean, you've already paid the tuition, so you might as well, and the books, so you might as well take advantage of tutoring services like math, and some universities have a writing lab as well as a math tutoring. And there may be some like science tutoring as well for like physics courses, chemistry, and especially those that have labs. Now, most of your science prerequisites will have a lab component. And when I went to the University of Central Florida, there was a lab component for... Oh, actually no. When I went to Okaloosa Walton College, which is now Northwest Florida State College, locally, before I went to UCF, there was lab components to my physics classes, biology, and chemistry. So if make sure that, and I would say make sure if you're doing a lab, make sure that everyone has a partner. So if someone who doesn't have a partner, be their partner, even if you don't like them that much. So anyway, take advantage of tutoring services, especially when you're having problems in the subject. Number 6, it's preferable that you look for a part-time job soon after you get to campus, like probably within a couple months, so that you can have some extra income. And make sure that your classes don't interfere with your work, or that your work doesn't interfere with your classes. You can earn some extra income and even earn experience in the field that you want to go into. 7, big no here. No gaming or social media while studying. So set a timer for about an hour or 2 that you just study. And then after that, you can take a break, which is number 8, the next one. Take a break after like an hour or 2 of studying, like 15 minutes or something, and then go back to studying. Or if it's late at night, then you may want to go to sleep. Shower and then go to sleep. It's preferable to shower at night if you have morning classes, or if you're going to work in the morning, especially early morning. Number 9, start an emergency fund. You never know when an emergency will hit, just like this big virus thing that's going on now. Because you never know when you're going to need it. So people say about 6 months worth of funds. Maybe 6 months to a year, but no more. So yeah, I'm a little itchy today. Number 10, buy a cheap printer and some paper, and maybe ink cartridges like once a year or something. You never know when you need to print something for a class, or for anything financial, or for your taxes or whatnot, because you're going to have to do your taxes, especially when you have a part-time job like I'm doing. Number 11, don't rely on credit and credit cards to buy stuff that you want. Make sure you have the money in the bank for that item before you buy it. The credit card should only be used as a convenience to get the stuff that you absolutely need, like food or gas to get to work in school. But don't buy Starbucks every day. You can have Starbucks as a treat, but don't buy Starbucks or any kind of cappuccino, frappuccino, coffee every day. Maybe once a month you can get that. And lastly, number 12, be strategic when you are making friends. It's very important that you make good quality friends that'll not only help you in your studies, but also will help you in other ways. And you can help them as well. And build a strong foundation in your friendship with them. And that also applies to like other relationships as well, like your significant other or boyfriend/girlfriend type relationships. and then on until like spouses. So that is 12 tips for college students that I wish I knew when I was in college. So I just had an interview today for a full-time position at a small company. So I'll have to see. So that's all I have. By the way, comment down below other tips and comment whether I should do an extra segment on Friday or Saturday that I'll do like a ukulele and a guitar chord dictionary, or should I do a tech jargon dictionary series of short videos? Let me know. And also, my Instagram is @RobNewstrand. You can follow me there and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.